Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. If you
Yay.
all could only hear AJ and I before we go live, it's just our insane conversations.
We haven't seen
Whatever.
each other in 2 days, John.
True. It's very true. I was just talking to Peter on the phone, so we can discuss that. We'll discuss that live on the live stream. So, hello to Cheryl. Hello to Fred and Lisa, of course. Hello, Robert. How are you? Robert just got his book on Saturday. I'm very happy that you got your book. That is awesome. I hope you enjoy it. The Murphys are here. Hello, Murphys. Cheryl, I'm skipping you. I'm going to come back to your question. Michael was on the Joy last October. That is awesome. Charlie, how are you? Mike, how are you? Two old farts are here from Utah. Hello, how's it going in Utah there? Bruce is here from the Jersey Shore. Bruce, what Jersey Shore are you at? Let us know in the chat there. 115 degrees in Vegas from Eric. At least it's a dry heat, Eric. You know, at least it's a dry heat. Hello, Bruce. Paolo, leaving on a cruise tomorrow morning. Super exciting. Paolo is cruising on out of Baltimore tomorrow on the Vision of the Seas.
Ooh.
Leslie Trent here. Hello, Leslie. Leslie and I just chatted about an hour ago as well. Talked to a lot of people today. Talked to Kevin Swan today as well. There you go. Kevin is going to Las Vegas as well. Warren Wade is here. Hello, Warren. How are you? Bruce said hello to AJ as well.
Hi.
Peter is here. We just mentioned him. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Jimmy C here from Staten Island. Hello. How are you, Jimmy? Murphy said MSC announced today they'll be offering some special excursions at select ports for Yacht Club. Yes, 80 excursions, in fact. So that is super exciting. We'll talk about that a little bit. What's up, Sean? How are you? How's everything going? Hello, Hope. Sent Hope an email today. We got everybody here. Bruce is in Brick. Got it. That's awesome. Kathy, yes, we are happy to have you here. Lori McMahon, hello. How are you? How's life in Wisconsin over there? And then we got Paolo. Will be leaving for my favorite port at 5 a.m. That is bright and early. It sounds like me. Bright.
John will only have been up for 3 hours.
Yeah, I get up at 3:30. Well, I shouldn't say that. My dog gets up at 3:30, so I get up at 3:30. Joel Fart said fires in Marysville. That's not good. No fires out there. It's terrible. Hello, Felicia. How are you? All right, let's get back to Cheryl's question up here. Cheryl said, does anyone know what happens if you arrive late to your check-in time? So, Cheryl, it depends how late is late. So if you show up a half an hour late for your check-in time, it depends on the cruise line, but generally you're fine. Especially on Royal Caribbean, there are check-in times, but everybody kind of just shows up whenever they want for Royal for the most part. Carnival does have like an early late line if you're checking in for Carnival. NCL, for the most part, same thing. Everybody just shows up whenever they want and gets in line. There's no real strict. There was a little bit after the pandemic, but now there's not really any strict regulations on that. So obviously, like, you want to get there before it's too late to get on the ship. So don't be that late. But if you're half an hour late, it's fine. You don't have to tell anybody or anything. Just go in. JD, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Tony Diaz, hello. Hope you are doing well. Tony, did anybody shoot water on you in Barcelona when you were there? It was a big thing this week. They were shooting water at the tourists to tell them to get out. It's awesome.
Why?
They don't want tourists in Barcelona. It's too expensive. Their rent's too expensive, so they want them to get out so they can enjoy their city. I kind of get it, and it kind of does pay for a lot of the economy. So, but I understand. Felicia, Nassau and Ocean Key weather was great. That is awesome. I'm very glad to hear that. Charlie said, I've never had NCL. Yeah, they don't look at the time on the paperwork for sure. Especially if you have status. If you're like platinum or higher, they just shoo you into the platinum line. It doesn't matter. Tony said, not me. They know better. That's hilarious. Cheryl, are you planning on being late for the cruise? That's the bigger question there. So next thing is AJ, Peter and I were just chatting, and we were chatting about your dinner reservations for Enchanted Princess. I told Peter you were on site all day today. But Peter said he looked at the menu for Sabatini's. It looks great. And he said there is no sushi restaurant on board the Enchanted Princess. So if you are thinking about creating a sushi environment or a restaurant,
Okay, I looked it up though. Like there is conflicting information on the internet, but it is not in the app. I went and looked there. But it was like
okay,
Ocean Cafe or something.
I have no idea. I mean, I certainly don't know. So I'm going to look now. Let's see.
I saw that this morning, but my day has been very weird.
Yeah,
So,
I told him you were very busy today. There is an ocean front.
Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar? Is that it?
I don't know what that is. Ocean front, I'm guessing, is just like an ocean area. Be really helpful if they had like an explanation of those different things.
Says maybe this is an old thing. Maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. Says Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar, an a la carte sushi sashimi bar that sits on the piazza.
Where what deck?
I don't know.
There's nothing on 5. There's O'Malley's Irish Pub. The Catch by Rudy. That sounds like just a seafood restaurant,
Yeah.
but not sushi.
Maybe it used to be on there and I'm just getting old information.
It would seem no. I see Ocean Terrace Sushi on the website.
Yeah. So maybe it's
Uh,
just not bookable.
yeah, maybe
Or maybe you can't use your dining credit for it. Who knows? We'll find
that
out.
makes that makes more sense.
Because you
But
can't
we
use
digress.
your. Yeah. Oh no, I've missed people.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. It looks like of the next to the Crooner's Bar. So there you go. All right, let's see what else we got here. Warren is doing the breakaway in 11 days. Warren, I hope you have a great time. I hope there's some entertainment on board. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Hope you were having a great day. Peter said, cool if you found sushi. Yeah, it looks like we may have. We're checking it out.
I'm excited either way, Peter. I'm just really
Yeah,
happy to meet you at
there
the
you go.
lens in person.
There you go. See, it's very nice. Bring it all around. Sean said, just booked our cruise schedule for next year. Maravilia in the Yacht Club December. That's awesome. Prima in April. I'm on Prima in April as well, Sean, so I might see you there. Aqua in September. I'm hearing great things about the Aqua. It's going to be bigger than Prima, which makes me very happy. So far, everything I've heard, it's on track. Everything seems good, but they haven't announced much other than the dining, which the dining sounds amazing. They're adding more restaurants to the Indulge Food Hall. There's a plant-based restaurant there. Looks great. I'm on Aqua, I think in August. Cheryl said, not planning to, but bus from hotel. But yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry about that. That's totally fine. Hope said, Ocean Terrace is a casual dining. So there you go. It's not a specialty dining. It's casual dining. Don't you get a casual one, AJ?
I'll look. Probably. I get a lot of weird things at the Princess Plus. I love it.
So Princess Plus includes 2 free casual dining meals.
Yes.
Premier includes unlimited casual dining meals. Hello, Al Galloway. How are you today? Yeah, Hope said casual dining, not specialty dining. No reservations needed for casual dining. So you just show up and eat. Show up and eat sushi. Alex said, just join. Somebody say sushi? Where? Just have it delivered. Kevin and Carrie Ann are here. Kevin, I mentioned that you are heading to Las Vegas. Eric is there. It's 115 degrees. So there you go. You're all caught up there. The U.S. men's national team is playing basketball tonight in Vegas against Canada, who is ironically very good at basketball. Shocking. Cheryl said they are planning to build a port outside of Barcelona, so there won't be a lot of cruisers visiting. No, so with Barcelona, they're trying to the whatever they have there, the prime minister, the Fuhrer, whatever it is, they are trying to really cut back on tourism by 2028. They're trying to remove all Airbnbs. So I think it's more of that. There's just a ton of people there renting space as tourists. Peter said he's going to talk your ear off. There you go. Palo said, we're doing a dolphin encounter at the Blue Lagoon Island in Nassau. It's a 5-hour excursion. Yes, Peter, I did that maybe 11 years ago. It was awesome. But again, that was a very long time. I was a much younger person then. So hopefully it's still good, but I've heard good things about that.
He looks exactly the same as 10 years ago. I don't know what he's talking about.
Thank you, but not true. Cheryl said a lot of vloggers are going on the new ship. Are you guys going? No, we are not. So we're avoiding all the vloggers and influencers. Our goal is to not do that because everybody else is doing it. So why bother being on a ship with a bunch of influencers? That's the worst case scenario for us. I don't want to be on a cruise ship with a bunch of people with their cameras out doing selfie talking around the ship. It's like my worst nightmare. I have no interest in that at all. Murphy said Juneau has a ballot initiative to ban ships with more than 250 passengers from docking on Saturdays. Yeah, that's true. I think most of the ports are trying to do like 10,000 people during the week and then a real severe limitation on the weekends, but we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Virgin is going to be doing it and MSC is going to be doing it, which is why I think they're trying to get something in place. Jimmy C said, saw a recent video where smoking area at H2O has been eliminated on the Joy. Have they moved it? So yeah, I've heard that as well. It's been a big bone of contention in my in the Norwegian Joy Facebook group that I'm in, which is pretty much the entire cruise ship. It hit like 700 people today in the Facebook group, which is insane, which means there's like a bunch of families and stuff. So it's easily about 1,500 people there. So yeah, they've eliminated smoking on Spice H2O. I don't know why, but there is just smoking now on the port. I forget what side it is. I think it's the port side of the deck, and then in the designated areas in the casino. All right. Charlie said top 2 or 3 favorite sushi places on cruises. So Sushi on 5 on Celebrity is amazing. Probably my favorite. AJ really likes Sushi on Royal.
It's really good.
Meg said that what was the place Meg ate at?
The Raw Bar or
Raw Bar on, which technically isn't sushi, but
we had sushi on that
yeah, we had sushi on Breakaway. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, their sushi's good. Royal's better. The sushi in Food Republic's great. Like they have really, really good stuff in there. Those are my favorites.
Sushi on Venecia was really good. The Bang Bang roll.
Oh yeah, Bonsai Sushi was really good. AJ has disappeared off the planet. Who knows what happened to her there? I'm sure she'll be right back. Her internet may have gone out. She may have been accosted.
Are we back? Yeah. I think StreamYard might be having an issue.
What happened there?
I have no idea. I guess it was StreamYard.
Yeah, it wasn't us because you went away and then I went away.
Yeah, that was weird.
Now we switched spots on the screen.
You want to switch back?
No, I don't care. Does it matter?
I guess now if I turn this way, I'm looking at you.
Like the Brady Bunch, just looking around. Alex said Ship Eats versus Uber Eats versus DoorDash. Ship Eats is the best because Uber Eats and DoorDash cost you $150 to get lunch between the delivery fees and God knows if you don't leave a $10 tip, they're going to throw your food at the door. So yeah, I'd rather just go pick it up at this point. Charlie said, what's your opinion on resort pass places in Nassau? So Charlie, we use resort for a day. Let me look. So, resort for a day. We do. Our company, Dream Vacations, owns resort for a day, or their whatever they do with them. So we get commission if anybody books those. So for not that I'm asking you to book through us, I'm just saying. So that's the one that I generally use. But the ones in Nassau, Margaritaville is really nice, but it's more of going to be like a lot of kids at the water park, and that one's like 100 and some bucks a person, which is a little bit expensive. The British Colonial is okay. Um, Looking at the other ones, the water park at Baja Mar is nice, but it's expensive. Rui Palace or Ryu Palace, I have not been at. If I was picking one of these, I would probably do the Margaritaville Beach Resort and do the spa amenities. Breezes, I don't like. Those are the only ones I see on there. Let me know if you had one in mind. If it's not on here, let me know. You can always look. Hey, Dom, how are you? Good to see you here. Kathy said, Patrick Guide Barcelona is a great way to explore the city. Find YouTube. There you go. Let's go to YouTube. Tony said, Blue Lagoon in general is a great place. I agree. Blue Lagoon is excellent. Michael said, hey, John, I have a solo sailing on Carnival in September. Final payment has already been made. I was wondering if it's possible to add someone to my room. Or she's like, yeah, no, you could add somebody to your room. As long as you're not in a solo cabin, right? If you're in like a regular inside or ocean view or balcony, you can certainly do that. So yeah, you could do that. No problem. Just call and they can add them for you. Pal said, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much. Kathy said, have you explored Copenhagen? I have not. I've been to Copenhagen to go to dinner, which sounds ridiculous. But I had dinner in Copenhagen, and I was there for maybe 32 hours. I don't know. So I've not explored. I've only eaten dinner there. I ate at Noma. It was fantastic. But yeah, have not otherwise been around. Live your best life, travel. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Bev Shaw said, I hear you. Thank you. I cannot hear you or see you, but yeah, we're back. We popped out of there. I don't know what happened there. Bev said, I did the Dolphins in Nassau. It was amazing. There you go. It was awesome. Awesome. Alex said, I read somewhere that Carnival is renaming their main dining room as restaurants. A whole bunch of folks were up in arms. Yeah, I no one's ever happy. Like, what's the difference? Does anyone care? I mean, it's like I think when we were on the Venezia, it's called the Marco Polo Restaurant.
Is it?
So, yeah. I was
Don't
doing the
even pay
video.
attention.
I was doing the ship tour today, and I think the sign says Marco Polo Restaurant. So if they're restaurants.
They are. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't affect my life one bit. But yes, John Heald will get destroyed for it because God knows everybody. That poor man.
that man like have a therapist like on speed dial. Like
Seriously. He takes it really well. So
ugh, I couldn't do that job.
Dom, no, definitely not. Dom said, John, in your last vlog, you mentioned bonsai on the Venezia for $20. Is there a big menu option on it, or is it whatever the chef decides? So, look, technically, if you do sushi omakase at a restaurant, it's supposed to be chef's choice, where they give you like a tasting of the menu, right? But that's really not the case of what it is. It's basically you get 4 items. You get the bang bang shrimp, or whatever they call them, and then you get this little like seaweed, something wrapped in seaweed. I forget what it was. Then you get either your choice of steak or seafood as your entree. I had filet mignon. Meg had whatever the seafood was. And then you get fried ice cream for dessert, or there was one other choice. Maybe like some green tea cake or something like that. But yeah, otherwise that's what it is. But you do have a little bit of choice in there. And I mean, it's just like a $20 fixed price menu. It was really good though. I love it. I did it on Jubilee and on Venezia, and I thought it was great.
Didn't you get 2 different meals? One on I thought what you got on Venezia was slightly different than what you got on Jubilee.
No, it just wasn't as good.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the one on Jubilee was better. But yeah, it's same thing. There you go. Alex said M. Fred and Lisa, I don't care about the name. I say feed me. Yeah, exactly. I don't really care. I get like the pomp and circumstance around the dining room, but nowadays there's not a main dining room. So it kind of is silly that there are several main dining rooms when there is, and then it takes away the main in the main dining room. So either call them dining rooms or call them restaurants. I don't care. What's the difference? Who cares? Tom said he's going to give it a try on his cruise. Yeah, you should definitely. It was the food on Venezia was amazing. Everything we ate was very good. Bonsai Sushi was great. We ate there twice. Bruce asked, is the casino smoky on Venezia? It is very smoky. There is a non-smoking casino. It's very small. There's a couple tables in there and a bunch of slots. But yeah, the main casino is very smoky.
I did not like walking through the casino at all.
Yeah, 24 hours a day smoky too. Not like a little smoky, like smoky all the time.
I'm pretty sure there were people living in there chain smoking the entire cruise, just all 4 days.
I went up to video and there were people there at 4:00 in the morning.
I mean, there were people doing shots at 8 a.m. So I'm not
Truth.
surprised.
Truth. Alex said maybe the cruise line. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, that poor man just takes so much abuse. So much. Tony said, do you think changing the name from the MDR to restaurants will start fights? Yeah, it was like my joke of the week this week. I was going to come on the cruise news and say that the UFC has partnered with Carnival Cruise Lines for their next like fight event. Hilarious. Hilarious. John Heald said it was corrected. Who cares? I mean, people get upset about the weirdest things. It's so funny. You're going on a cruise. The last thing I care about is the name of the. There are restaurants that I can't pronounce on some of the ships, and couldn't care less. If the food's good, I'm there. I always forget Food Republic. I forget what it's called. I still love it. I'm going to eat there. It's fine.
That cracks me up because that's the easiest name.
I know. It just leaves my brain. I've been on more NCL cruises. I think I've been on almost 20 Norwegian cruises, and like that's the one I can't remember. Oh, the smoke was corrected. I don't think so, Bruce. It was. We were on there a few weeks ago, and it was super smoky. So, yeah. Robert said, "Guess you could eat in the main galley." Yeah, whatever. Call it what you want.
Look, the main galley probably has fantastic Indian food happening.
Yeah, I'm here for family meals. I'm all about it. I had to speed watch 2 seasons of The Bear to catch up, so I'm all up with my restaurant lingo.
Why did you speed watch 2 seasons of The Bear?
Judy wants to watch it, and she had already watched the second season, and I didn't, so I had to go back and watch the first one and then the second one.
I think we watched the first episode and then forgot that it existed.
It's really good. It's very, very, very
good. That's what it was. Caleb thought it was a comedy. So I said, I want to watch something funny. And it's not a comedy. And then I got mad at it. That's what happened.
Yeah, it's dramatic for sure. There are funny moments, but it's not a comedy. Cheryl said, did you find any ducks? We did find some ducks. We usually put them back out. We did hide ducks too. We hid some ducks as well. So yes, both. Hope said, yes, chef. Correct. Yes, chef. That is correct. I've been walking around. Every time I walk around now, I yell like behind or hot. Just yell at people. To no one. To my dog here because I live by myself. So it's not like I'm talking to anybody else. So sad. Bruce said, Chef's Table on Odyssey of the Seas, yay or nay? I am always down for Chef's Table on Royal Bruce. It's one of my favorite things to do on Royal and Celebrity. I love it. I really enjoy it. It's the same meal everywhere, but somehow it's different. It's different chefs, so everything's slightly different. But the ambiance, it depends on the ambiance. I'm not sure where they have it on Odyssey. I'll be on Odyssey in December, so I'll probably do that. But Symphony, it was great. Oasis, it was great. Enchantment, we all did it on Enchantment. It was very good. It was really nice. It was in like a little side room. I love it. So I say yes every time for Chef's Table. It's also an obnoxious amount of alcohol. So if you enjoy drinking, you will for sure be hammered. Alex said, I'll call it Ship Eats. There you go. Yeah, you can start your own little service. Princess does. It's called the medallion. Cheryl said, are you doing live chat while you're on the Joy? I certainly will try. AJ will host it as long as she is available next Wednesday. And then she's checking now. And then I will be a passenger on the ride there so that I don't waste the internet. But yeah, we did one from the Encore, and I think it was great. I think it was fine.
Yeah.
So
That worked well.
yeah, so we'll definitely do a live next week. Maybe I'll try to do it from somewhere interesting and not in my room. If I can find someplace quiet on the ship.
Just go to the teens club because none of the teens are actually there.
No one's there. They're on the steps. They're sitting on the stairs. I will. Maybe I'll do it from Food Republic so I can remember the name of it.
Just have it propped up next to you. I'm at Food Republic.
Food Republic. It's right around me all everywhere. Peter said, excited for 360 on the Enchanted Princess. Oh, yeah. So is AJ. And Peter, I did check. You guys are definitely connected as traveling together. So I don't know what that means, or
it means that they can stalk me.
Yeah, it does. It means you can find each other on the cruise ship as well, which is really cool. Cheryl said, who all is going on the Joy? 'Tis I. So I will be on the Joy. This was like a super, super cheap for one person cruise. So we're really trying to cut back on some spending at the moment. So this one is just me. And then AJ is going on Enchanted Princess in September with Peter and Melinda. So if anybody would like to join them on the Enchanted Princess, which is going to Canada and New England, please let me know. I will be going on Symphony of the Seas in September. So I just had to switch my dates. I couldn't do the dates. I was supposed to go on Enchanted Princess, but I had something pop up. So I have to do, I'm doing September 8th. No, you guys are doing am I the 1st?
I'm the 14th to something because
I know you're the 14th to 21st.
Caleb's birthday. I thought you were the week before.
Tell you in a second. September 8th. So I'll be back on the 15th. So I'll be on Symphony that week. That's the week I'm going to do all the filming and everything so that we don't have to do a lot of that on the group cruise. We could just have fun. Jonathan said, why did you decide to do the Joy again? I remember you on it somewhat recently. Yeah, I was on it a year ago, and I didn't have a great experience on it. The food wasn't good. It was like a really weird crowd. It was a lot of wild, weird stuff. So I thought about giving it a second chance. The main reason is because they did a big like dry dock, refurbishment where they got rid of the Galaxy Pavilion, which I hated, which was a waste of space. It's like a what's the word, AJ?
Laser tag.
Goggles. What are those goggles?
VR.
Thank you. It was like a VR arcade, which nobody ever used, and it was just a giant waste of space. But they put in a thermal suite there, so I got a thermal suite pass. They took out a chunk of the observation lounge. So I figured, let me give it another shot to see how it is, so I can get a better feel for things. And I mean, the other reason is that there really isn't as many options. The second half of the year, I try not to fly as much with hurricane season. So first half of the year, I do a lot of flying, going to Port Canaveral, Miami, different places. Second half of the year, I try to stay local up here in the Philly area. So New York, New Jersey, Philly, Baltimore, those. So it was just what was available too. So I hopped on there.
Are we going to do cool transitions where you like have the pan from last time and then it pans back and it's the new for like the observation area and stuff?
Yeah, I should do that. That's actually a really cool idea.
Thank you.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Sometimes I have good ideas.
Alex said live from the main dining room, live from the main restaurant. Yeah, it's hilarious. Peter said, cool, I'm being connected. That is awesome. Michael, there you go. Was Joy in dry dock? Yes, it was. And it has been refurbished. They also made the Vibe Beach Club much bigger. I don't really love that area. Some people really love it. I'm not an outside lay on the deck kind of person. So if you enjoy that, if you want like nice seats, a hot tub, private bar up there, no kids, and just hanging out, but there's no pool. If there was a pool, I think it'd be awesome. but there's no pool up there. But they made that much bigger. They got rid of the laser tag up there, so that's gone, and they made that up there. So yeah, interesting. Kathy said because NCL is great. Yeah, I mean NCL is like one of my favorite cruise lines. But the cruise line I've been on the most, I'm the most comfortable with. So it's going to be great. Kathy said pros and cons on all ships. Yeah, and again, that's why I always tell people, if you go on a ship, if we come back and say like, hey, we enjoyed this or we didn't enjoy this, part of it is like we're trying to give you the best information we can based on our experience. And then part of it is I always tell people, just go on the cruise anyway, unless something's catastrophically bad. Like go on the cruise and have a good time, because 3 weeks from now they could do a switch over of staff, and it could be a new cast in the show. It could be a new chefs. It could be a bunch of different things. So yeah, Dom said, I usually cruise 3 or 4 times and I buy travel insurance through the cruise line. I was wondering if it's cheaper or better to buy. Yeah, 100%. So Dom, I don't recommend anybody buy insurance through the cruise line. There's really like one main reason for that. It's that it's kind of a conflict of interest for them. So I always recommend getting outside insurance. And if you do 3 or 4 cruises a year, you should have a yearly plan. Anything more than 2 cruises, I feel like you should have a yearly plan. I definitely recommend getting outside cruise insurance. There's a bunch of different companies. So we use, Peter just said the Allianz year. That's what I have. I have the Allianz year policy, and I get the same premiums as I would if I went on 1 cruise, and it's about the cost of 2.5 cruises for me. So that makes a ton of sense. And then there are other, we use Leisure Care for Dream when we book people. I can't do a yearly policy, but I can do individual cruises if you book them through us on that. But Allianz is the best one for annual. That's what I use myself. So that's what I recommend to anybody who wants to get a yearly plan. So that's the best one. That is it. So Utopia of the Seas has officially been delivered to Port Canaveral. I think it got there today. And Meghan Trainor. What?
Is it going to melt?
I don't know. We shall see.
Florida's really hot too right now.
It's disgusting right now. Meghan Trainor was announced as the godmother.
You know what? I have Meghan Trainor and Megan Thee Stallion mixed up in my head.
Those are 2 very different people. That's a huge difference. It's crazy. Alex said, is the insurance rep coming on? Yeah, I keep reaching out to them. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. Insurance people are the worst. As soon as they get back to me, they will be on. Cheryl said, when are you getting, are you asking about the insurance guest speaker? That's the thing. Yeah, I'm waiting on them. I might reach out to Allianz. I'm going to make a note to reach out to them and see if they want to come on and talk about insurance. Because why would my rep want to come on and talk about insurance? Note taken. Hope said, still no changes for our Jade itinerary. I can't imagine Jamaica is worth getting off. Hopefully waves are small for NCL Island. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope you make it to Great Stirrup Key. I haven't seen it in a long time. I hear it's lovely. We always just skip it because it's windy out. So Jamaica's a weird one for me. If you're going to Ochos Rios, Jamaica's dangerous, man. I really don't advise, unless you're doing like a excursion through the cruise lines, which I don't really want to do. I would just stay on the ship, honestly. I mean, obviously you can go and do some things, but I wouldn't wander around in Ochos Rios. But if you're going to Falmouth, it's even worse. So I would definitely not get off in Falmouth. Ochos Rios, if you're doing like Duns Rivers Falls or you're doing Fern Gully or something, you have an excursion, it's fine. I just wouldn't wander around. In Falmouth, I don't get off the ship. I would only get off and walk around the little port area.
I'm still kind of sad I didn't walk around the port area of Falmouth, but I didn't get off at all.
Yeah, you're fine. Cheryl said other cruise lines. Yeah, so we had Virgin on last week. I'm going to have Princess on in a few weeks. I had a meeting with her today. And then still working on Holland, Cunard, Celebrity, Seabourn, Silver Sea. I'm working on all of them. So as soon as people get back to me, I book them. I'm also reaching out now to some other YouTubers to see if they want to come on. I've talked to some people. I'm just waiting to hear back from people. I try not to bother people, so we shall see. Falmouth, yes, staying on the ship. Yeah, for sure. Stay on the ship. It's not a great port. Or just walk around the little port area there. It's fine. That is fine. Other cruise news, that was like the big cruise news, the Utopia coming in. That's very, very big for the week. Disney announced that they're doubling their cruise ships because nobody's going to the parks, apparently. So they're doubling down on the cruises. So they announced that they are building, effective 2028, they will have a cruise ship going to Japan. So that's exciting. That's an exciting one.
I mean, will it stop anywhere near Disney Tokyo? Because
Yeah, I'm sure.
I more want to go to Disney Tokyo than any other.
I don't
I'm
know
just
how.
obsessed with Japan.
Yeah, Disney Tokyo is pretty close to like a port, like a seaport. So maybe.
All right.
I'm sure if there's an opportunity to get you to do both of those, they're going to want you to do both
Yeah.
of those for sure.
I got lost on my way to the place this morning and I passed a sign that was like cruise terminal in Philadelphia. And I was very
Oh yeah,
confused for a moment. I was
yeah,
like, how old is that sign?
that's very old. Uh, John said, "I have a stop in Montego Bay, Jamaica on the Escape. Is that port any safer? Yeah, it's not great, but it's not as bad as Falmouth. And hope maybe by 2026 it'll be better. Who knows?" Tony said, "Give me the heads up if you get you know who to come on." Tony, if you can facilitate that, that'd be great because I don't want to bother Matt and be needy. But if you would like to facilitate that and help get Matt on, you can get him on, and then you can not come on that day. You can just hide from Matt.
We'll just have a little illustration of your head that
Yeah, we'll
randomly
have your
floats
head on.
across the street.
We'll make Matt wear a Tony Diaz mask while he's on. Ash said Disney has great parks over there. Yeah, AJ's super excited about it.
One day, I'll make it to Japan. There was a alert that it was like $800 a ticket to fly to Tokyo in
They
like,
should have done.
I don't know, like October,
Should
some
have done.
weird date. And I almost was just like,
Yeah, just book
I'm
it.
going to Tokyo.
Why not? Do it. I'll book you on a cruise if you go over there. Tim said, hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. No worries. Welcome. Jimmy C said, Derek from Island Time would make a good live guest. Yeah, I agree. I will reach out to Derek. He's fun. I'll make a note of that. Most of these people, my opinion is, most of the people that have larger audiences than us aren't don't really want to come on to our podcast.
I think we could get Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just send him an email. Dear Jimmy. Tony said, once again, they brought Tony on a stick to the Icon Group Cruise. That's amazing. I love it. Alex said, just do it, AJ. There you go.
If it weren't for the other people in my family financially depending on me.
Whatever. I mean, $800 is not bad.
No, it's a great price for Tokyo. It's just not in this year's budget.
Yeah, I mean that's aggressive. Let's see. Asia, Japan. There's one cruise. It's a 7-night Japanese subtropic islands on The ship is called Le Soleil.
Oh.
264 people capacity. It's going to be a pricey one. The itinerary is Fukuoka, Yakushima, Oshima, Zamami, Takatomi, Ishigaki. I don't know any of those places.
I do. You did a good job.
Well, yeah, you watch anime. So, Ash said, love the guest speakers coming on. Thanks. Yeah, we're trying. We try to get some. I would like to have somebody on every week, if possible. You know what I'll try to do next week? Maybe I'll try to grab somebody from the Joy to come on.
That'd be
try
fun.
to do that. Cheryl said, do you guys follow any YouTubers? Yeah, we sure do. I do a video once a year. I do a video every January 1st of our top 10 favorite cruise tubers. We follow lots of them. So we follow Don. We follow Tony from La Lita Loca, Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser, Jason from Travel Scouts, Ben and David, Emma Cruises, Matt Hotchberg from Royal Caribbean Blog. There's tons of them. We follow a ton of them. We love them. I would love those people to come on our show, but they're much bigger than us. Gary Bembridge from Tips for Travelers. Follow all those people. Alex said, did the Carnival rep become a cruise director yet? I don't know. I think she's avoiding me after our review of the Vanessa.
I mean, she could do a better job of being the cruise director than
Mark Hugh.
Pastor Mike, whatever his name was.
Pastor Mike. Cheryl said, get the cruise director. Look, if I can get the cruise director from the Joy Cruise, let's see who the cruise director is. I think when we were on the cruise last year, it was a Filipino guy. Let's see who it is. I don't know if there's something. It might be Vincent. I'm going to try to get him. We'll try to do it.
Go big or go home, Don.
Keep in mind, I'm very introverted, so it's not very easy for me to do this, but I will try. Bruce said, bring Emma on. I would love to have Emma on. She has 500,000 subscribers. She is certainly not going to come on our channel, but I will. I'll reach out to all of them. Robert said, Tokyo Disneyland is near the bay, so about an hour or so from the cruise port. Doubt if Disney would port in Yokohama. I don't know. Port in Yokohama. That's what you meant. Let's see what it says. So Disney said, ninth ship will set sail from Tokyo by late 2028, early 2029. They want to make it accessible for their Japanese fans. 140,000 gross tons. Bless you. No details on the ports. Disney Adventure is going to be sailing out of Singapore next year, so they're really digging into the Asian market there.
Right now.
Tony said there's a big time difference with Emma. Yeah, it would be midnight if we had Emma on because she is in jolly old England.
Ted Lasso did it.
True. No, we would just change. I would just change the time if we did. If we got Emma on, it would probably. I might have her on the Sunday one because it would be in the afternoon. Cheryl said, "Bless you, thank you,
Thank you,
so
Cheryl.
much." Yeah. Bruce said, "How about Don from Canada?" Yeah, I love Don. I would love to have any of those guys on. I would have Tony on, Don on, any of them. I'll reach out to all of them, and they will ignore my emails, but I will try for sure. Don's in the same time zone. He's in I think he's close to Toronto on this side. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much, John. Cheryl McGee said Disney might do an overnight. I don't know. Who knows? They might. I do not know. That was it. Yeah, the MSC thing is 90 excursions. 90 excursions are just for MSC passengers, for yacht club passengers, which is awesome. That's
How,
really cool.
how big are these excursions? How expensive are these excursions?
Oh, they're going to be expensive for sure. I got an email today to do the yacht club cruise as a seminar at sea, but it's when I'm on a cruise already. It was like $800 for me to do a week in the yacht club. I can't do it, which would have been awesome. Hope said, "How about Alana from Lifewell Cruise?" We actually met Alana 2 years ago on our Oasis of the Seas cruise. Kathy, one of our employees, was like
Fangirling so hard.
fangirling out. But we talked to her. We talked to her son a bunch. She was super nice. Everybody that we've met is super nice. I met Jason from Travel Scouts on my Mariner cruise last year. He could not have been nicer. He was really, really nice. Everybody in this community is nice. I'm just kidding, but like there's no, like when we're talking about guests on the podcast, the reason or on the live stream, the reason that the reps come on from the different cruise lines is because it benefits them to come on and talk about their product and offering. For these other YouTubers, they're all like massively more influential than we are. So it's not really, there's no like upside unless they're just super nice people, which is great, which they all seem like they are. But there's no like, we're not helping them at all by having them on. So I would love to do it. I would go on anybody's live stream. No one's ever asked me. So, but I'm down to help anybody. I had somebody reach out to me today that does a YouTube channel there in Baltimore, and they wanted to collaborate on stuff. And I said, yeah, right away. So I would love to, but
You can come on my live streams, John.
thank you very much, AJ. You can come on mine too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheryl said, how many specialty dinings are on the Joy? So there is Teppanyaki, Le Bistro. There is Food Republic, so I don't forget it. District Brew House is technically a specialty dining, but it's not really. It's a bar that has food from Food Republic. There is La Cucina, Ocean Blue, or whatever iteration it is on there. That's 6, right? Texas Smokehouse. So that's 7.
Guns?
It was 7. Did
Oh, I
7.
thought you were doing like
7 guns. NCL Joy Specialty Dining. I love that I like Google what, like I have access to every tool to like actually look these things up. I did it when I was on the phone with Kevin. I looked up like the category of a cabin. I'm like, it's in the thing that I can just look at. I don't know why I would do that. Specialty dining. I should really know it by heart because I haven't done my like what I'm going to do each night yet. So Ocean Blue, Cagney's, La Cucina, Le Bistro. Those are all on deck 8. Deck 6, we got Teppanyaki, Q, Texas Smokehouse. Said those already. American Diner's not specialty anymore, so that's included. I think that's it. I think I got them all. Yeah, I think so.
good job.
Tim said going on a Baltic cruise in September. That's awesome. Is that safe, Tim? You safe over there in the Baltics?
Where are the Baltics?
What?
Where are the Baltics?
It's like heading towards Russia over there.
Don't tell Klaus I asked you that.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, so let's do. So we always forget. Tonight's live stream, as always, is brought to you by Mainly Coffee. If you go to mainlycoffee.com and you enter the code Bite-Size Cruises on checkout, all one word, you get 10% off your entire order. You can also just scan that QR code there with your phone. Go buy some Mainly Coffee. I don't see Roger and Sarah here tonight.
Yeah. Were they here last week?
Yeah, they were here last week.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, they weren't here the week before that. But yeah, please go check out some Mainly Coffee. Get some coffee, get some merch, buy some tea, enjoy yourself. Also, last call for our Halloween group cruise. We are going on the Symphony of the Seas October 27, 2024. If you would like to join us, shoot me an email at jp@bitesizecruises.com. We still have a little bit of room left, but we're at final payment now. So just about, if you would like to join us, we would love to have you. Come join us. It's going to be an amazingly fun time. I will be there. AJ will be there. We're having a delightful time with delightful people. All right. What else? I think that's it, right? You ready to do some coffee, AJ?
Do some coffee. That involves me sharing my screen, doesn't it?
Sure does. We're going to give away some coffee. We got our Mainly Coffee knife edge. It's just the same bag I show every week, but that is what we're going to be giving away. Go for it.
What's knife edge?
Yeah. Eric. You know, nothing says 115-degree weather like some coffee. So I'm going to ship that right out to you, Eric. Eric, shoot me an email with your address.
According to my dad, drinking coffee just makes you feel cooler, which is why Turkish coffee is a thing. It's so hot, it
Yeah,
makes you feel cold.
I like it. I almost typed in jp@bitesizecoffee.com. It's jp@bitesizecruises.com.
That's your other dream.
Yes, Bite Size Coffee. We're going to get Roger to do Bite Size Coffee. All right, book of the week is A Little Life. It is a crushingly sad book. I think we gave this away last week too, but the person, I think it was Alex, said, please give it to someone else. So it was very nice of him since he wasn't going to read it. So we're going to do it again this week. Can give away this book. It is crushingly sad. So here we go. I will pull that back up for AJ. There you go. All right, let's spin the wheel again.
Since that again.
Yeah, that's hilarious. What are the odds of that happening? To the swan. All right, we got a little swan action there. Yes, Eric, you can make iced coffee. There you go. So I looked up the MSC thing. They're going to be doing some of the excursions. One is going to be an exclusive catamaran sailing off the coast of Cozumel, Mexico, with a personal local guide. For the journey, the guide will take them to Columbia Reef, a snorkeling spot hailed as one of Cozumel's finest to see sea turtles, eagle rays, and schools of fish. Cheryl asks, what are sticker mules? So sticker mule is just an ad that popped up there on that little thing there. See that? Is that sticker mule? Yeah. So they make stickers and t-shirts. We use them for some of our t-shirts and stickers and stuff. So it just popped up as an ad there. There's going to be one in Jamaica where you have the ability to spend a day in a private cabana by the river, and a personal butler will take you to a swimming pool, riverside bar, and grill. The ones in Europe sound really good. So in Scotland, you're going to be taking to the Glenmorangie distillery. You will be on a private guided tour to the distillation process and a tasting. You will then visit the 12th century town of Dornoch and its oldest buildings, cathedral, and town square. That sounds pretty awesome.
Is the next town over? Who's there?
I get it. When you go to Iceland, you could do a rejuvenating experience for mind, body, and soul in the rich mineral waters of the geothermal Fontana baths. You will then be offered freshly baked rye bread made in the geothermal bakery next to the baths, followed by a scenic mountain-sided tour of a national park. It's pretty amazing.
That
Those sound really
sounds
good.
like a once in a lifetime
Yeah.
on a once in a lifetime cruise.
Yeah. Kathy said, great live chat. Thank you so much, Kathy. Ryan said, did Hurricane Beryl shut down any cruise ports? Yeah, it did. It shut down Galveston for a little bit. It shut down Cozumel for a little bit. But as far as I know, everything is back up and running. Luckily, it wasn't as bad, I think, as some of them thought it was going to be in the actual path there. Carrie Ann said, thank you very much for the book. Of course. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's not a light read, but it's a really good book. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Peter said, Fontana Spa was great. That is awesome. Paolo said, have a great night. Thanks for everything. See you soon. Paolo, have a wonderful cruise. Enjoy your cruise tomorrow on the delightful Vision of the Seas. Hope you have a wonderful time. I hope the weather is awesome. It looks like it's going to be great. So I will see you. Please be nice to Bermuda for me. I will be there right after you. So we will wave hi, passing in the distance. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how everything is. Peter said they baked the bread in an underground pot. That is awesome. That's really cool. That's very, very cool. And Alex said, have a great one, everyone. Thank you, Alex. You too. Just a quick programming note. Again, we will be on next week from the Joy. I will try to get the cruise director. If not, I will try to get my room steward. I'll bring my room steward on. And we'll speak Tagalog for everybody. But in a few weeks, probably the end of August, we're going to do a 2-hour live stream. We're going to do a really long one. We're going to give away a bunch of stuff. And I think we're going to try to have a bunch of the different cruise lines on. And we're going to do like a 30-minute sale for each one of them where they're going to give stuff away if you book a cruise. So we're going to try to do something fun. We're going to do like a little fun night there, end of August, probably before the summer breaks. So we'll try that. If not, maybe I'll just, like I said, I'll try to do it from Food Republic. I'll have dinner at that time and we'll bring everybody over. I'll bring the waiter, the server over. I'll bring the chefs over. We'll bring the maitre d' over. We'll see what we can do. So have a wonderful week, everybody. I will not be doing the cruise news live on Sunday morning because I will be walking to the cruise terminal. So I will have a recorded cruise news this week. Unless AJ wants to do the cruise news live, which that's a no. It's a no. Hard no. So I will be recording the cruise news for Sunday. I might pop on live as I'm walking down. Maybe I'll walk you guys down to the terminal with me. We'll see how it goes. Ryan said, I almost banned Ryan by accident. I hit the wrong button. Ryan said, going on Joy Labor Day to New England and Canada. Save some. Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be a great cruise. Hope you have a great one. Ash said, have a great evening. Can't wait to hear about the Joy. Me too. I hope it's great. To all farts said, have fun. Thank you so much. Fred and Lisa said, enjoy your week. Thank you. Good night, Tony Diaz. Leslie said, enjoy Palo. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful time. Thank you, Hope, very much. I will see everybody. We'll be on next week live from the Joy. AJ is up very early. She's up very early every day. AJ and I are both very early riders. Meg, on the other hand, not so much. But I'll see everybody next Wednesday. Everybody have a wonderful week. I will see everyone soon. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.